Game time decisions has begun. I am Jay Brunson. I'm on the grid, Sirius XM channel 204. Let's do this thing. We've got afternoon playoff action going on. We've got a full slate of college football. We're breaking down NFL football. We've got the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants series starting in San Francisco. Big time stuff. We got a stacked house here this evening. We got Cousin Sal's going to join us. Steve Merrill stepping up. And then, of course, Dave Sherritt joins us. Mick Aussie. We'll throw it down. We'll get Mick Aussie's picks of the week. We're even going to Vegas, little golf action. Let's bring in Mick Aussie, and we'll start off with the CFL, actually, because Mick's not watching the baseball, although it's sort of like cricket baseball, Mick. Cricket guys are tougher, though. They don't need gloves. What's going on, Mick?
Hey, guys, yeah, cricket is amazing, and I'm outside the magnificent Commonwealth Stadium. But they used to have a picture of Warren Moon up there, so I'm a bit disappointed. They got rid of it. Now it's called the Elks.
They could have kept Warren Moon.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Mick tweeted me. He's like, I'm going to be talking to Warren Moon. And he's like, kinda. And I'm like, thinking you got some. What the hell's going on here, Mick? I like that's good sales. You should get into sales.
You got to join us, like, Mick.
Totally lied to me.
This guy's sitting in a freaking parking lot in Edmonton. He's clear. He's better than anyone's been on our show all day. Look at
it's
you should be head of production here, Mick. You need a job. I swear to God, you know what I mean? Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at it. Look at that.
Oh, he looks great.
Production, Mick. See if the picks are looking good. I want you to join us though. And there's a bunch of freaks. One of these Friday nights, hopefully Edmonton play a home game, and you could do the hit. I saw it. They were playing tonight. I was like, oh, I hope it's in Edmonton, and Mick will join us from the parking lot. But no, it's on the road. It's on the road tonight. All right, let's start off with the CFL, actually. And Cam's got an opinion. Shocking on the CFL game. Let's rock. Edmonton Elks, Cam. Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
It is shocking. I think
it's not. You bet every game. So do I. We bet every CFL game. It's not shocking.
Morency. Yeah. Oh, yeah. God. Hey, well, okay. I bet every CFL game. What do you want? There's
so do I.
In the league. Exactly. Let's take a look at the Edmonton Elks tonight. Edmonton Elks tonight getting a 9.5, 10 points, Morency. I think it's the play. Winnipeg has looked great. This is a perfect letdown spot. Edmonton, a desperate team. This is the thing about the CFL. I would not even be shocked if Edmonton won this game outright. We've been witness to this before. Crazy things happen. Winnipeg feeling good about themselves. Edmonton shows up, punches them in the face. You take the points, they might even win the game. I will definitely take the Elks tonight. This is the spot to bet them.
All right, Mick, let me ask you, because I saw this a little bit, Cam. I don't think you saw this story because I don't think you'd be taking them. So what's going on here? They banned Joey Moss from their locker room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, here it is. Cam, there's a disaster in Edmonton. It was reported. The only quick fix to win for image-battered Elks. There were lifelong fans ready to divorce the football team following a report the general manager, Brock Sunderland, had banned Joey Moss from the dressing room in the final months before his death. It's not going over well.
No, it would not go over well. That's not good.
What else is going on in Edmonton there? There was all kinds of controversy. People are pissed this week. Cam, they're not a football team I want to touch tonight. What's going on in Edmonton?
Yeah, guys, on Wednesday, news broke, big story. The radio was going crazy because of that story. Now, there is some truth to it, but like a lot of stories, there's a bit of exaggeration. Glenn Suter brought back some more normality to it. Now, Brock Sunderland from Ottawa, he's caused a bit of trouble. He's brought in some good players, but the fans are not happy here. And that Joey Moss story, there's definitely some truth to it. But guys like Odell Willis and former players are not happy with the latest culture here in Edmonton. Since Ed Hervey left, the former president said that winning wasn't everything. Well, that's a load of BS. So, yes, Edmonton...
What the hell's going on in Edmonton? City of Champions. Used to be.
Not anymore.
Maybe there's too many Ottawa-type people here with the GM and the coach. But no, big trouble. But I'm with you.
No, bet them tonight, Gabe. That's too many points. I don't care about the controversy. It's too many points.
I'm taking the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the LA Dodgers.
Oh, here's another one. Oh, sorry. Just to play devil's advocate, Kenny Lawler got a DUI for Winnipeg, and he had to apologize to everybody this week. They've had horrible news on both sides. Bombers have had a bad week. Edmonton's had a bad week. It's been a bad week.
A wide receiver getting a drunk driving isn't the same as banning one of the most beloved figures in the city's history who just died.
No, but the thing about that story is listen, to Mick's point, Joey Moss passed away a while ago. It sounds like this. I don't know what they're bringing the cat out of the bag. Like, this story does not sound complete.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what's going on there, Edmonton.
Something's wrong.
Cam, and I'll tell you what's going on there. You're right. They all knew about that. They want to bury the coach and the GM. They want to get these guys fired because they're so terrible.
That's exactly it.
And the media love the football team so much in Edmonton. They're part of it. Like you just said it, Mick. You got a bunch of these jackasses from Ottawa coming in here, ruining your team. First, you changed the name to the Elks. Now we suck. Now you ban, like, you know what I mean? It's just sort of the media is doing the old pile on. It's like politics. They'll leak another story in a couple of days. Remember earlier the media, the unvaccinated, you had a fake vaccination card. The media is coming after them there. And this coach is a dead man walking. They're not a prepared football team. They look terrible.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll be here next week. It might sadly be one of the lowest crowds ever because of COVID and the team going bad, but I'll still be here because I enjoy it, and there's a lot of diehard great fans. But yes, definitely some truth in this Brock Sunderland story. The commentator, a former Edmonton player, got fired because he dissed the GM when he was on the radio, so that stirred up all the trouble this week.
What a joke. What a joke. Right. Guy makes a comment, gets fired. Anyway, here's another thing, Gabe. Remember next week.
They fired the guy
I got a beautiful. Yeah, I forgot about that. No, actually, I remember the story. Remember, Mick, remind me next week to bring out my photo album. I have a great picture of me and Gizmo Williams and Willie Pless together, and I'm wearing my Joey Galloway jersey, Gabe, when they came up north to party,
Gizmo.
And they were doing a football clinic. Oh, yeah. Gizmo Williams. Fantastic stuff. I'll show you. It's lovely.
So, Cam, you're taking the Elks plus the points. It's 9.5 right now, 47.5.
Yes, I am. Horrible week for Edmonton, but let's get it right and cover the spread this week. Too many points.
All right. I just took a parlay. Winnipeg Blue Bombers money line, Los Angeles Dodgers plus 128.
This guy's...
We can both win. I just took the Bombers money line.
I know. We got a lot of points.
For Mick and Australian and everyone in Australia, that's a multi. I got a two-team multi. Multi. Winnipeg Blue Bombers money line, Los Angeles Dodgers. The other games are like over there, and we got Thanksgiving Day games, right? Canadian Thanksgiving. So Calgary Stampeders go to Saskatchewan on Saturday night. Riders are minus 3.5. It's 45.5. Montreal Alouettes host the Red Blacks, minus 7.5 on Monday. And then the Boatman, Cam, Toronto Argonauts and the Ticats, 3.5 on Monday. Who you like in that game?
That's a tough one. I'd probably take a shot. The Ticats own the Argos, but the Argos will be ready to play this game. This is different than the Labor Day Classic. I think this one might be closer. We got to do some more research, though. Tight games, buddy. It's going to be a great Thanksgiving. Can't wait. Good for CFL football.
Yeah, for you degenerate gamblers in the U.S., it's Canadian Thanksgiving on Monday, and there's football. Shocking.
Football.
There's Thanksgiving and the rest of the world. Edmonton Elks and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers coming up. As I stated, I parlayed the Bombers and the Dodgers. Let's get a little head start here. Hopefully the Bombers get off to a start so I don't have to. We know that the Dodger bet is in, but plus 128, I like that. Okay, so Mick, NFL football. You're a Bronco fan. Broncos were brought down to reality a little bit last week against Baltimore, and Baltimore smashed Teddy Bridgewater before the end of the half. And, of course, he got injured. He's got a concussion. Denver minus 1.5 at Pittsburgh this week. Who you like, Mick?
Well, of course, I could never, ever pick the Steelers against the Broncos. I think it's going to be a good, close game. I think that Von Miller is going to feed on Big Ben Rottenberger and say, Ben, you should eat some of my protein, healthy chickens that I breed because you've been eating rubbish and you're gone. So Ben's in trouble. Steelers have got a great defense. Broncos have got a great defense. It could be low scoring, but Drew Lock, if he plays, he has a lot to prove. So for that reason, I'm thinking the Broncos can win this one, but it's going to be a tough, hard game in Pittsburgh. I got a lot of Steeler friends, but I can't stand them. Hey, and all you weaklings that diss me, that say, oh, don't diss my team, if you diss the Broncos, I would love it. I'd love it when you say you hate the Broncos. So don't get upset, you woke weaklings, when I diss your team.
Weaklings. I like it.
Woke weaklings. Woke.
I like weaklings.
Who's getting upset? Who's getting upset, Mick? What, Steeler fans were getting upset?
Some of these young kids, they like me and they go, oh, you shouldn't diss my team. I said, so what? I'll diss your team. You diss my Broncos or BC Lions, I'd love it. I don't care.
Exactly.
All right.
Who cares?
What, I think Pittsburgh's going to win that game, actually. I think Pittsburgh's going to lose every week. You taking Denver, Cam?
Damn right I am. I'm with Mick Aussie on this one. Drew Lock, I don't care who starts. Bridgewater, Lock, who cares? These guys have a lot to prove. No, the thing is, Big Red Ben Roethlisberger, they already got offensive line problems. If they don't protect, it doesn't matter. Denver's going to kill Ben Roethlisberger, and we'll be seeing Rudolph. I'm telling you, Morency, that line too, people think just Pittsburgh's going to bounce back. They're not a good football team. It's not my favorite game of the week, but I like Denver. I think Denver can go in there and win with defense alone.
It seems that, listen, it's just me. I haven't really jumped into the NFL that much as I normally would for a Friday because of all this baseball and everything. And I don't like the card all that much. I look at it. So what do you like, Cam? What are your bets?
I tell you, I got one game that I went absolutely nuts on. And it's a real crazy game. Cincinnati Bengals against the Green Bay Packers. Cousins sound like Joey B. Give me 3 points. Give me the money line. Give me them Bengals. Mean cats that eat cheese. I'm telling you, I'm good, Gabe. This is a good spot. The Green Bay Packers got a lot of problems in the secondary, baby. Chase looks good. Boyd, they get return of another receiver. Like they are just absolutely ding, ding, ding. And you know what? It's a good point. Mixon being out is actually good. It'll force them into a smarter game plan. Throw the ball. Cincinnati outright against the Packers. I love it.
Mick, what do you think about the Green Bay Cincinnati game?
Oh, I agree. It could be an absolute ripper. I'm going to stick with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Now that he hasn't got the Jeopardy job, he's focused again. And they've got that Smith at linebacker, I think, got him from the Cowboys. So it could be a really good game. I do like Burrows, the quarterback at the Bengals, and that Chase, the wide receiver. He's doing well. So I'll take the Packers by, it'll be a push 'em or Packers by 4. There you go. But should be a beauty.
The Packers win. It better be between 1 and 2. That's it. That's all you get, Nick.
I'll tell you what, I do think that the Bengals are a great teaser. What's up with that kid? He's pulling wheelies. He's trying to look at this kid behind.
Yeah, he's trying to get on camera. This kid, it's like Roy. It's like our boy Roy from the Tie-Cat game. He just don't give him any money, Mick. He won't come back.
You want to meet shady people hang around a CFL parking lot. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It's a great point. Excellent point.
All right, Mick.
Strong.
Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Another big game this week. Who do you got? What's your gut feel, NFL knowledge algorithm tell you, Mick? You have your sheet there? Show everyone your sheet. What do you got?
My gut feel is it could be, again, very, very close. Oh, the Bills have got a good defense, but the Chiefs, you know what? They always say defenses win championships. I call rubbish on that. With the new rules with the NFL, I'll take a good offense over a good defense. That said, I can't pick the Chiefs because I'm a Bronco. I hope your Bills get up and win, but it could be an absolute ripper on Sunday night, and we all got Monday off here, so a lot of the Canadian boys will be on the booze and enjoying that great game of football down there at Arrowhead.
On the booze.
On the booze.
You're going to be on the booze, Mick? You're going to be on the booze?
I want to be on the booze.
Are you going to be on the booze on Monday, Cam?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. With my mother.
Actually,
my mother, like, she's actually, for a senior citizen, her she can really throw back the wines, but you never know how it goes. It always starts off very friendly. I better bring my A game to cooking because I don't want her to turn on me. It's going to be a great feast. But yeah, we're going to watch a little CFL football. Bird in the oven, Gabe. It's going to be a great Thanksgiving. Just happy everyone's coming. I told them, I'm sorry I don't have an extra table. I have my equipment around me. Maybe I'll turn on the lights and light up the background so they can really see things in full effect during dinner.
I think I'll probably be on the booze Monday night around the 6th, 7th inning.
Yeah.
The 6th, 7th inning at Dodger Stadium.
on the booze.
Yeah. So in other words, we're all going to be wrecked on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Tuesday's going to be rough.
Well, don't worry, we'll be fine. Tuesday, we always get through.
Yeah, we'll get it done. All right. So listen, I think the Bills. I think the Bills are going to win this football game. It's a massive game for the Buffalo Bill organization. The Bills have done everything over the last couple of years to build credibility and respectability, and they have. And a lot of people think they're the best team in the AFC. Some people think they're the best team in the NFL, but they have to prove it. They have to go out there and win a game like this, right? Like they won in the playoffs last year. They weren't overly impressive in the games that they won. You know, they got by, and then they kind of fell apart, truth be told, against they got overwhelmed. They choked. You know, Kansas City were better, so I don't like to use the word choke, but even Stephon Diggs said after that, said, man, that wasn't us. He said, and Diggs admitted after, and Diggs been around. I liked his honesty, Cam. Diggs said he kind of knew right away, like in the locker room before the game. It wasn't the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Bills were rolling, and then suddenly they went to KC, and I don't know, were nerves, they were whatever it was. They weren't this, like we saw the game, they weren't the same. Like
you better get rid of that crap because this team's beat you down the last time. It's a bigger game for Buffalo than it is Kansas City. You want to play with the big boys? You beat the big boys in their bar.
It's a big game for KC too, because the teams in their division are good suddenly.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Chargers and the Browns. I think the Bills are going to win this game. We'll break it down more on Sports Rage tonight. But who you got, Mick? Browns or Chargers?
Oh, my God. I don't like them. Steelers is the team I don't like the most, and the next two teams are the Browns. Well, I reckon.
Who do you like?
Because Baker Mayfield's got shoulder trouble like I got, and OBJ tries to force it to your mate OBJ. But because of Baker Mayfield's shoulder trouble, I'm going to take those Chargers. But the trouble is with the Chargers, they think they're good. They get all the surfing chicks down there in San Diego. Now they got the LA hotties. So you watch. Before long, the Chargers will fall off and they'll get injuries like every year. But I think they might win this week. There you go.
What do you think, Cameron? That one, tough game. Another great teaser game there. Teaser.
Great teaser.
Mick, stay safe in the parking lot. Watch out for that kid on the bicycle. He seems to be circling around you. I think he's coming for you.
Yeah, he looks very shady. He wants your equipment. Be careful.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mick.
Bit of a rough area around.